Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So we are back, and we're going to be doing another commencement video. Now recognizing the life of Carl R. Ajello, who passed away on June 1st. It's June 4th, really, but the news is starting to come out now. So we're going to go ahead and cover him. He was the Attorney General of the state of Connecticut, the 20th Attorney General, and he passed away on the 1st of June at the age of 92. So let's go ahead, and since this article is very short, we might as well read all of it, right? Carl R. Ajello was the 20th Attorney General of Connecticut, serving from 1975 to 1983. Ajello was born in Consonia, Connecticut on August 22nd, 1932 to Carl and Catherine Flanagan Ajello. He attended public schools in Ansonia before graduated with a Bachelor of Science from the University of Connecticut in 1953. He then went to graduate school, receiving a LLB and GDS in law from New York University School of Law in 1956. He later enlisted in the U.S. Army, serving in the Judge Advocate General's Corps from 1957 and 1960. He was the lieutenant when he first enlisted and honorably discharged as a captain. Ajello, a member of the Democratic Party, was elected Justice of the Peace for the city of Ansonia for the 1960 to 1932 term. He also served as Corporation Counsel for Ansonia from 1965 to 1968. He was elected as a member of the Connecticut General Assembly in 1963 and served as the Assistant House Majority House in 1967 session. House Majority Leader House Majority Leader in the 1969 to 1971, 1972 sessions, House Minority Leader in the 1973 to 1974 sessions. He was elected Attorney General in 1974 and re-elected in 1978, serving 2 terms from 1975 to 1983. In 1978, he was elected by his peers as president of the National Association of Attorney Generals. His personal life being he resided in Hamden, Connecticut, having moved there from his original home in Ansonia, Connecticut, with his wife, Jacqueline. They had 2 children. He was a member of multiple legal associations, including the Connecticut Bar Association. Ajello died on June 1st, 2025, at the age of 92. So that's the whole article, believe it or not, other than the little references. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at his electoral history. First, his 1974 Attorney General campaign, where he successfully won the Attorney General's election, keeping this said Attorney General seat Democratic. We're going to, looking at this said result, you'll see that of course, Mr. Bingham doesn't really have much. Of course, you'll see when it comes to municipalities, Ajello is actually carrying most municipalities here across the victory, which is quite interesting, which is, of course, the rural areas. If you notice that they are, of course, the majority of them, they are mostly rural. Fairfield County, interestingly enough, Republican suburb. We've been talking about this for a very long time in this channel when it comes to these memorial videos. Fairfield is pretty Republican, but now it actually, I want to believe, is actually backing the Democratic candidate. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought this one and this one, but it's actually Hartfield and this county right here, New Haven, that are strongly backing the Ajello ticket. And, of course, bringing him up to 60% against James F. Bingham, who You say, did he do a good challenge? No, not so much. He is a qualified politician. He comes from the 150, like I said, the 147th district and the 157th district. So, but obviously, really bad result for Mr. Bingham there. But looking at 4 years later, obviously, we know that the Attorney General will run for re-election again. He actually wins that Democratic primary quite easily and defeating Peter C. Dorsey. And going forward, you'll clearly see that, of course, it's 11-point victory, but it was a 5-point swing to the right. You'll see, comparing the said municipality results, you'll see that a lot of the said cities ended up flipping to the right. And you might be wondering, what did any cities flip to the left in this said election? Well, the answer is yes, despite this election going more rightward in favor of Dorsey, the election was still a blowout win for Ajello. So the possibility is probably yes. So, like, for instance, yes, 1978, you have this town right here. I do not know my Connecticut towns, but that town is going for Ajello this time. And I can bet you anything, there are probably more, like this town up here voted for Ajello over Dorsey, which is a pretty big win for him there. But obviously, very similar results. Carl R. Ajello and his just trending more to the left afterward when it comes to that. But going forward, you'll see he does not run for a re-election. Is there term limits? Yes, there is no term limits in Connecticut. Joe Lieberman is the successor of Mr. Ajello. And so, obviously, they have some sort of connection there. We covered Joe Lieberman last year when he passed away, and I still remember that. But you'll see, despite being very popular, Mr. Lieberman didn't carry Fairfield. It took him a little bit to carry that county. Apparently, it's done voting for the well-popular and well-respected Carl R. Ajello. They decided to go more in favor for Mr. Lieberman. But anyway, what do you guys think in regards to this video? Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.